LGS, and she is now 31, and we never thought she would live that long. And I really dedicated my life to understanding where LGS comes from and how you could have this normal, healthy child one day, and then the next day their life has been completely derailed and you're living in an alternate universe. So I'm here to share some of that wisdom and knowledge with all of you.
The LGS Foundation serves families and caregivers and loved ones and brings kind of together the community of people providing the services to our families, the medical services, research, brings all those pieces together to provide the support for families living this rare journey.
I really love to see the interaction between other families that regionally don't live in the same area, but get to share their experiences, not only with some of the challenges that they've had with their child with LGS, but some of the triumphs that they've had as well.
I'm most excited about meeting other families that have LGS that we can relate to.
The highlight for the conference for me is meeting families, especially new families and first-time families who are newly diagnosed. We really enjoy chatting around the table with families.
Well, for me, my most favorite part of the conference for myself and for those that have lost children is the celebration of life, where we come together and we actually say the names of all the children that have gone before us, and we release butterflies in their honor and their memory so that the impact that they made on the world continues on. So me, that's very personal for me because I lost my son too. So to me, it's very emotional. It's very important that we remember those who have passed. I have a second favorite part to the conference, and that's just bringing the families together so that they can build their own network so that they can be stronger together on this journey.
It is one of the most friendliest conferences to meet people who are living in the same situation.
More seizure-free moments would mean for me a better quality of life and to give my daughter the best that I could give her.
More seizure-free moments would mean better quality of life for my boys.
I think hearing from researchers and other people who are actually working on the disorder to try to help and make a difference is hopeful for families.
So it's important because we've spent the past, so my daughter's 27, so we can do the math, 26 years feeling like we've lived on an island because very few people have this. No one seemed to have what we had. So we felt really alone and isolated. And so coming to a place like this provides a community of people who understand.
I think it's so important that you look for help. And at some point you have to realize that you cannot do this by yourself, and there is nothing wrong in looking for help. And in a conference like this, everybody is looking to help each other.
As caregivers, for us, the LGS conference means more than many people could probably ever understand. To know that there's more science coming out, more medications, more knowledge about LGS. The more that we can know, the more that we can help her with a better quality of life.
Yeah, the highlights have been really interacting with the patients and their caregivers and really hearing their stories and the impact that a lot of the different medications and advancements in medicine have made in their lives.
The amount of love and support that you get here and that you leave here with is worth everything. You absolutely should come and take all the knowledge in, take the friendship, take the family, and just know that you're not going to be alone when you're here.
They'll be blessed to come, and because they're going to experience acceptance and encouragement, and also you can learn from one another. I mean, one family will share some things that you don't know, and vice versa.
You should definitely come to the next LGS conference because it's very accessible. You can be here with your child, and it's okay if your child makes a sound, makes a noise. We all understand we're all parents or caregivers or in the field ourselves, so we know it's a welcoming place. It's just a great environment. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to meet a lot of people, and I think you're going to remember your time here.
Highly recommend it. There's tons of support, education, and so it's just a really great opportunity to get involved in the community and learn, see what see what options are out there, and learn how other families are, what they deal with, and like I said, it really just comes down to support at the end of the day. There's a ton of it here, and so it's a great organization to be a part of.
I think it was just the opportunity to come here and interact with patients and caregivers, individuals affected by LGS, and just getting the whole community together and continuing to learn.
It has grown leaps and bounds. I think the first conference that I went to, there were maybe 100 families there. Now, hundreds of families. People from all walks of life, from all over the country. I even met a couple from Australia. I couldn't believe it. We have healthcare professionals here, we have industry partners here, we have all these people coming together to support these families. So yeah, it has grown leaps and bounds.
So the LGS conference is really a gathering for people to educate themselves, more importantly to build connection, but it's also a celebration of hope.
The foundation truly cares about the families that travel here, and we do everything in our power to make it comfortable for you and accommodating. You are going to walk away with some life-changing moments that you'll experience in the 3 days that you're here, and the support network that you'll grow will also go with you for the rest of your journey.